Does a modern design and art auction sound interesting, but maybe you think it's a little too rich for your blood? Well, that might not actually be the case. Joining us this morning is Rich Carmichael from Billings Auction House. We want to welcome you to the show. Thanks so much for joining us. So, is it really that expensive? I mean, you guys are new to the whole arena, so what brought you into this?
Well, we've been around for about a year and a half in downtown LA. This is our 7th auction. We do one every 3 months and specializing in 20th century art and design. And we try to appeal to all levels.
Okay.
We have things in this auction that'll probably sell for $100 up to $15,000.
Okay.
So there's something for everybody.
Okay. And let's start out with what you brought here. You've got an Andy Warhol.
Yeah, this is a signed exhibition poster from a show he did in Pasadena in 1970, signed. And again, this is something for if you don't have a couple $100,000 to spend on a Warhol here, you can have a signed Warhol. Our estimate in this auction is $1,500 to $2,000 on it.
Okay, so that's pretty reasonable in comparison to the real deal. Okay, and what about something like this?
This one's kind of special. It was designed by an industrial designer, John Vassos, for the 1939 World's Fair for the RCA Pavilion. It's a record player. It's an iconic machine age design.
And does it still work? Can you actually play records? Or is it just for,
yeah.
Sometimes you wonder if it's just for looks or if it actually works.
It's mainly for looks, but yeah, it does work.
Every once in a while, you just might want to throw on a little. Okay. All right, and this, you've got furniture in the auction.
Yes, most of the auction is furniture. This lounge chair was designed by Oscar Niemeyer, the Brazilian architect, in 1978. It's called the Rio Lounge. It was inspired by the shapes that he saw on the beach in Rio de Janeiro. Well,
it looks good, and it also looks very comfortable.
Yeah, it's very comfortable.
Yeah, although I don't know if you buy something like this, if you actually want to sit in it, or you just want to look at it.
Well, it's not so easy to get in and out of, but once you're in it, you don't want to get out.
So what have you been, I mean, for you all trying to do something, you're coming to a new arena, you're new, but there have been a lot of auction houses before you. So what kind of makes you different?
Well, we want to take the intimidation out of it. You know, there's a lot of people that see auctions on television, or you see, the scratch your nose and suddenly you bought $1 million painting. It's not like that. You know, we try to make it approachable. People can come in, ask us questions. We'll walk them through the whole thing. We really want to appeal to first-time auction goers as well as seasoned collectors and dealers. So,
Rich, when can people see all of this interesting stuff you've got?
Well, our next auction is Saturday, March 18th from 12 to 6. We are open all next week for preview from 10 to 4. They can come in, take a look at everything. They can register for the auction, ask questions, and sit in the chairs, see if it's comfortable, and then come on Saturday. You can also bid online, but we encourage people to come down on Saturday.
Okay, and I have to confess, I've never been to an auction. How do I actually make my bid? You don't rub your nose, or is there
No, we'll issue you a paddle, and you hold up your number and compete with the other people in the room.
Okay, perfect. Rich Carmichael, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And if you'd like more information about the Billings Auction House, just go to our website, KCAL9.com, and click Seen on TV.